They moved it to 3. That might be why. Weather issues, you know what I mean?
Supposed to rain Saturday.
That might be why.
Damn, that might put a damper on things.
That's crazy.
If we-
Texas.
Last year,
I say it
we
ain't
almost
even
died.
it ain't even Vegas. Like at least with Vegas, like it could be 105, but it's that dry heat. Like
It's just hot. It was just hot, dog.
it's
Like
just hot. Like
but
it's not
that humidity is a different killer.
that humidity, man.
It's supposed to rain Saturday night though, so that's probably why they moved the show up.
Okay. Well, shoot.
Yeah,
I mean, they're still gonna be wrestling Saturday night.
dog.
It's still gonna be wrestling Saturday night. That show start at 3. That show ain't gonna end at 10 o'clock.
Then there's no way, dog. If the main show started at 3, they should be out of there by 8:30.
It's 7 matches on the All In card right now. Like I want to say, and you know they're gonna add some matches. You know they are. Hold on. I want to say it's 7 matches on this card now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7 matches on the card right now. As of right now. You know what I mean? So I mean, yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Like it's they're gonna still be wrestling tonight. I mean, it's no way around that, bro. They still gonna be wrestling that night. I'm willing to predict that show doesn't end until at the earliest 8 o'clock.
That don't make no damn sense.
8 o'clock, bro.
You said 8? You said 8 o'clock?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
willing.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that. 8 o'clock, and then go right into Saturday Night Main Event. I'm cool with that.
At the earliest.
Yeah, fuck that.
Don't get your
Well, I
hopes
don't know.
up.
They might try to end it because they don't want no competition.
I don't know. I
Like
mean,
if 5 hours, like if they got a hard out at 8, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, ooh.
Even though that showbiz.
Yeah, I mean, we gonna have to see.
Yeah, 5 hours. 5 hours about the norm for AEW shows. So 3 to 8.
We gonna see. All right,
Now
here
the key is, do the pay per view start at 8 or do the pre show start at? I mean, did the show start at 3 or did the pre show start at 3? That's gonna be
honestly
the
don't
key to
know.
see if they get out of there.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but to all my people that still watch wrestling, man,
Yeah.
we live. Welcome to episode 43. Yes, we still watch wrestling. Steve Dennis here, Shaq is here, man.
It's popping, people.
Shout out to the third man, Willie, man.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of some business, but love, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Love,
Do your
bro.
thing.
Love, Willie. Love, Esquire.
Do your thing, man. We're gonna hold it down for you. Man, it's a lot of wrestling this weekend, dog. We got a lot of predictions to get to.
Lot of wrestling, dog.
We got a lot
before we get to predictions, I want to say I have been bamboozled. I have been hoodwinked. I have been run amok. Plymouth Rock didn't land on me. I landed on Plymouth Rock.
You talking about because I'm the interim champ?
How? No, that doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
It does work
How
exactly
are you making
like that.
rules as you go along?
We didn't make up rules. We always said that the belt is defended at every pay-per-view. You can't take a week off. And you didn't even send it. You sending us all these text messages. You did not once send in no predictions.
Actually, I sent you one text message when I landed.
Yeah, so you ain't. Hey, so that's your fault.
It was corrupt. You didn't even be like, "Yo, bro, let me get predictions." No, dog, I'm not rocking with that.
You ain't no predictions, and the belt is defended at every pay-per-view. I got every.
You are looking at the real
right.
world's champion right here.
I am the interim champ.
We're gonna treat you like Ric Flair in '92. We're gonna blur your belt out.
I'm the interim champ. I am CM Punk.
You are not
Money in the Bank.
We're not recognized by the governing body of.
I am CM Punk. I walked out with the belt and I showed back up at Survivor Series. So
you see the kind of people.
Here we
you
are.
See the kind of shit I go through with my brother.
Here we are.
They want to knock me off the throne so bad.
If you want to defend the belt, send in your predictions. And
do you see the kind of shit I go through?
Before we get into that, though, we're gonna do an icebreaker real quick. So,
like it's the first day of school.
Yeah. So I've been doing some thinking. You know what I'm saying? Decide, you know what I mean? Hate and we're gonna get into like talking about the actual match itself. You know what I mean? But hate aside, talking about Saturday night's main event, talking about your man Goldberg. Side, I watched his interest for Halloween Havoc today as I was headed to the gym and I was ready to run through a brick wall. His entrance Saturday, if it really is his last match, his entrance is gonna be fire. Like fire. I'll talk about like it's gonna pan out to the crowd. How they should do it. They should have Goldberg walk in from the street. You know, he got, his leg, he got pause, super pause.
Woo!
Super pause, but he gonna need to warm that right leg up. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh my God!
he
Oh
gonna
my
need the,
God!
he gonna need the extra steps. So you know what I mean? Have him walk in from the street. You got a crowd of people that he's walking through with security, and then all of a sudden that joint drop. Doom, 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 doom. And then you hear the chance go, Bird. Go, he walking through, you know how he be doing the move, like he got pulse, like he got like he the man that was the reporter in the summertime, got the gnat caught in his throat. Like he do the move, you know what I'm saying? Bang his head on the door, bang his arm on the door real quick, come through, go Bird. You got the fireworks and everything, but his interest is gonna be absolutely crazy. So with that being said, I'm gonna give you the names of some wrestlers, and I want you to tell me what your favorite interest of theirs is. All right, not necessarily their best because best is subjective unless we're talking about a few people. But what is your favorite interest of theirs? All right, so your personal favorite. So we're gonna start with the person I just named, Goldberg. I think both of it. I'm definitely going Halloween Havoc versus DDP. What you going with? What's your favorite Goldberg interest?
The Nitro where he beat Hogan for the title.
That was fine. That was in Atlanta too. That was fine. Okay. All right. Roman Reigns. What's your favorite Roman Reigns entrance?
The joint where he had, was it WrestleMania this last year where he had the choir behind him? Was that
That
last
was
year?
that
That was
was
at 40 or 41?
that was 40. You talking about
Yeah,
when he
40.
changed his music?
Yeah,
40.
40.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you what my favorite Roman Reigns entrance, man. My favorite Roman Reigns entrance. We're gonna dial the clock back, right? So people forget Roman Reigns. I forgot the number of days, but it was well over 1,000 days that he held the belt. So that's pretty much 4 years, right? People forget that first year and a half was all in the pandemic era in the Thunderdome.
Mhm.
They wasn't even at a live crowd, right? So there was no way for us to test. Like people will talk about it online, did it like the tribal chief character or not. Those two Jay Usos matches was in the Thunderdome. The match in which he retired Daniel Bryan was in the Thunderdome. You know what I'm saying? They had WrestleMania 37 outside, and then they went back to the Thunderdome. So, like, that first year and a half of his title reign was in the Thunderdome with no people. So, my favorite entrance is the first live WWE show when they back on tour and they're in Houston. And it's the first match of the night, and Corey Graves and Michael Cole talking. I mean, not Corey Graves, Pat McAfee and Michael Cole talking because they're doing SmackDown. And all of a sudden just pans out to the crowd because you don't know what the first match is going to be. And his music drops. And everybody goes ballistic. And for those of you, and the reason why I say that's my favorite is because like I've been a Roman Reigns fan. Like I wasn't just a Roman Reigns fan when the tribal chief. Like Shaq and
He's
Willie
not
would tell
lying.
you.
He's not lying,
I was a
folks.
Roman Reigns fan for the big dog because I felt like people was hating on him
He was
and
a
booing
fan
him
of
from.
Sucker and Succotash.
I wasn't a fan of that particularly, but I was just felt like people was booing and hating on him for no reason, kind of like the LeBron James treatment when he was in Miami. I was a fan of his when he was the big dog. So when he transitioned to the tribal chief, that was in my favorite part about the entrance. Like everybody went ballistic soon as soon as his entrance played. You had the cheers first, then the boos came in a little bit. It's like a mix. Then when he started walking out, it was all tears. Then he gives a slow stalk to the ring, does the title raise, the power goes up. And then this is where I need you to have my back because I don't curse. But this is where I need you know what I'm saying, the pause fill in the blank. So he literally puts the belt down, starts walking, but he looks in the camera like, yeah, mother.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
Yeah, dawg. Like, yeah, y'all ain't got no other choice now. Y'all got to acknowledge me. You know what I'm saying? 2 years ago, y'all was booing me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't want me, you know what I mean? Now y'all got to that's where Acknowledge Me started. In Houston that night, the first live show back on tour for WWE. Roman Reigns comes out. That's where Acknowledge Me started because y'all ain't got no other choice now. So I know that was long winded, but I had to give the context to that so people can understand. I'm not just picking a random SmackDown episode. That was history made.
Do you mean just Roman or Bloodline included?
It was just only all right.
No,
So
I mean
the
for your question, you asking Roman by himself or Bloodline included?
Roman by himself. If we
Okay.
going,
It's for me, it's the first entrance after War Games with Sammy.
with Sammy, that joint was tough with Samantha. You know what my favorite is?
Samantha made that joint. Yeah,
You
how
know,
Samantha?
you know what
How
my
Samantha?
favorite. You know what my is
What's that?
Bloodline 2.0's entrance as Survivor Series with Solo in them,
With Solo?
where all of them came out in the all black. Yeah, that joint was tough. Their entrance, that's when Bronson Reed was. I like Bronson Reed more when he was with the Bloodline. That was like him being with Solo's tribe. His injury took place at an unfortunate time because to me that was a perfect fit. I like what he's doing now, but that was a perfect fit. All right, let's keep it moving. Stone Cold, what's your favorite Stone Cold entrance? Now, this is a tough one. Okay, he got a lot. He got a lot.
Was it Survivor Series? Was it '97 when the glass shattered?
It was 2 times he
And
did that.
but the first time it didn't work. Like only half of it shattered, right?
Nah,
I remember.
you talking about WrestleMania 13 against Bret Hart?
Nah, I think it was Survivor. Yeah, wherever the glass shattered.
He did it twice. He did it in Survivor Series and he did it WrestleMania 13.
Survivor Series, because at one of the times it didn't break.
I want to say WrestleMania 13 it broke.
Yeah, one of them didn't break.
He you know what? He did that entrance 3 times. But the one at WrestleMania 13, if I have to go back and watch it, but I remember Bret Hart walking through that glass. Yeah, so you going that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Imma go that's the one where he fought The Undertaker at Survivor Series, right?
I think that was Highway to Hell.
Okay. And we talking about matches. I probably would lean towards Survivor Series too. Either that one or no, you know what? Imma go WrestleMania 14 when they show him walking from the back. You know what I'm saying? Imma go 14. Sting, what's your favorite Sting entrance? Yeah, match-wise. If we was going outside of matches, my Stone Cold interest changed, but we doing matches.
Starcade, it has to be Starcade '97 when he was facing Hogan for the belt, just because of the promo before that with bonus points with Eric Bischoff's son doing the monologue.
Yeah, it's either that or it's either that or the one where he
Against
came down
Mania
from the
joint.
helicopter.
That's not it.
That
It wasn't a wrestling match.
I thought that was a match. I thought it was the show.
He was saving DDP, and
Oh yeah.
they went
Okay.
up together. Yeah,
With Starcade 97 then. Triple H.
he got a lot of them.
He got a lot of them, dog. He got a lot of them. He got a lot of them.
Ooh, okay. Oh man, I'm torn between two right now, right there. And I believe that was where he had the live performance where the dude was like, "Warshaw, we on?" And he did the live performance to the song, him coming to the ring.
You talking about the song before the song he got
Yeah,
now?
the game joint, yeah. Yeah,
I can't
one,
remember when
two,
that was at. I remember the
is this
entrance, but
thing
I can't
on?
remember.
Yeah, and he did the live
Okay.
performance coming to the ring. Or the
Yeah.
joint where Mania, I can't remember which Mania it was. I think it was where he fought Sting. Gotta be where. No, it wasn't Sting. I forgot who he fought at Mania where Stephanie did the monologue and then they came down on a motorcycle.
That's my favorite. Well, and they came down the motorcycle?
Did
The one where he came
Am
the
I
one where
confusing
he
two
came
different
down
ones?
the one that where he came down on the motorcycle, I wanna say that
Well,
was the one
Stephanie
that
was
we
on the
went
top,
to.
right?
That's the one we went to, right? WrestleMania 33. 'Cause remember he had the cops come in.
No, it's meant. Did he come down on the motorcycle twice? Because Stephanie was holding on to the back.
He did come down with
Yeah.
the motorcycle twice. It won't 34 though. It won't I don't think it was WrestleMania 34. I don't even think he wrestled at 34, if I'm not mistaken.
Whichever one with the motorcycle with Stephanie was on the motorcycle with him,
It
and
won't
she made him
32
feel
though,
proud.
because 32, that's actually one of my favorite. I was about to say 32. 32 was the one where she did the monologue and they had the skulls. They had the
That
skulls
that's the one then.
and
Yeah,
all the WWE titles. Yeah,
that's the one. That's the one
that
then. Yeah,
joint
I was
was
confusing
tough.
2 separate. I was mixing up 2 separate ones. That's the one.
Yeah. His joint at WrestleMania 27 was dope too. The joint with Alexa Bliss and Sasha was with him.
Was on the throne. Yeah.
Yeah, that was tough. But I'm gonna go. I like the Skulls joint. That joint was tough. That joint was tough. John Cena. What's your favorite John Cena entrance?
This past WrestleMania, that joint
That
was
joint
cold.
was what?
With the all black. Woo! How that a joint,
Nah, Cena got too many entrances for you to say that, dog.
Well, I like to screw you,
He
dog.
got too many
I like
fire
the
entrances.
all
Nah,
with the all
dog.
black.
You gonna go with that over him coming out with FAMU band at WrestleMania 24?
The all black.
That's insane,
Yeah,
dog.
dog.
That's
The
insane.
fanfare,
Nah, I can't.
all black,
I
back to the back, and walking to the ring, no running.
if he ain't had that colorful shirt on, maybe, but he still got that colorful shirt on with all
Man,
black.
gotta sell merch, dog.
Nah. Give me WrestleMania 23 when he's showing up in the Mustang and
So, in
he
Detroit,
break
yeah,
he break through the glass. Give me that.
gotta move, gotta.
It's either WrestleMania 23 or 24 where he came out with the FAMU band. That joint was tough too. Edge, what's your favorite Edge entrance?
Only for sentimental reasons is when he came. That surprise entrance at the Rumble.
My
Like,
joint,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He came back in the Rumble.
My joint is his one at SummerSlam versus Seth. That joint when he came up through, that's the first time he did the Brood
The
entrance.
Brew joint.
And then mixed it in. I like that joint. That joint was tough. All right, a few more. DX. What's your favorite DX entrance? I'm gonna tell you mine off rip. Mine is SummerSlam. I want to say SummerSlam 2008 when they came in on
Came out with
the tank. Yeah, when
Yeah.
the whole screen lifted.
Screen lifted up. Yeah,
Yeah, that joint was
it would have to be that. Yeah, we would agree with that.
that joint was crazy. Yo boy, Shawn Michaels. What's your
Well,
favorite?
you know which one that is. I talk about it all the time. And the greatest entrance of all time, the Iron Man match, though, when he came from the roof, when he came from the ceiling on the zip line, like he was at Adventureland. Come on, man.
Mine ain't that.
I
Mine's
know what you're gonna say here versus Taker.
Yeah, WrestleMania 25,
When he
dog.
came
That
from
joint
the
was
heavens, and
when
he
he came from
came
the
from hell.
heavens. Yeah, that joint was tough. That joint tough. What's your favorite Taker entrance?
I think me and you might agree with who I don't know. Because there's two that come to
Taker got so many, dog.
there's two that come to mind. The one where I think he was coming back and all the Druids lined up and he walked past the line of Druids, they were all holding torches.
WrestleMania 20.
He walked through the torches or the joint.
Mhm.
I believe it was Punk, and like you saw like the souls were trying to drag him down.
That's 29.
Was that versus Punk?
Yeah, that was versus Punk. Yeah.
Just versus Punk, and it's go with him versus Punk, and the souls were like they're trying to drag him down. Yeah, that
I'm
was
gonna
great
get
camera work.
that he got so many. I'm gonna name something that most people probably won't say. And that's it was either the 20th or the 25th anniversary of him at Survivor Series. And they had on the Titantron, they had the casket door and it was open. And they showed each version of him as he was coming to the ring. Yeah, that joint was crazy. That and had he not lost WrestleMania 30 when they had all the caskets lined up, that joint was fire too. He got so many, man. And then two more. Rey Mysterio. You got a favorite Rey Mysterio entrance? Rey Mysterio low-key got a lot of them too. He do something special every WrestleMania. But I answer for you though. I'm gonna go
I can't be going.
when he had the band perform, and I want to say it was Armageddon, and he came up through the top of this is when WWE used to have a different set for every pay-per-view, and they had the Armageddon castle, and they had the band performing at the top of the castle, and he came out through the pyro at the top. Yeah, that's my favorite Rey joint. That's my favorite Rey joint. That joint was tough. All right, and then last one, Chris Jericho. What's your favorite Jericho entrance? Cause he got AEW stuff and he got WWE stuff. And he got WCW stuff. He got you talking about somebody got a lot of good entrances. His joint crazy too.
It's gonna sound crazy. His debut, Doug, nothing tops that. With the countdown, the Y2J countdown, and nobody knew what the hell was going on, and he was just standing there on stage with the zeros and the Millennium countdown. I'm gonna go with that.
The first now you can there's one that does compare. The first time he came out AEW when they knew the song and the music cut off and they was singing the joint and the joint
Yeah,
kept going.
that's fire.
That was tough too. But I'm gonna tell you my favorite. My favorite is WrestleMania 28 when the lights went out. It was nighttime. Lights went out in the whole stadium. All of a sudden, you see that jacket light up at the
Exactly
top
on
of the
stage.
stage. That joint was crazy. That
I
joint
think
was
he had to
crazy.
fight for that spot because they wanted to put him on earlier. And he
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
Vince, it's not gonna work if it's not completely dark. Yeah, yeah, it has to
Right,
be dark.
yeah,
Yeah,
that joint
it
was
has to be
crazy.
dark. Yeah.
Yeah, that light, you see that light flash out of nowhere. That joint was tough. That joint was tough. A matter of fact, I give you one more. CM Punk. You got a favorite CM Punk entrance?
His first match in AEW. Honestly said gotta be a match.
It got to be a match. Got to be a match. Got to be a match. I could tell you what mine is off rip. Off rip. The joint Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank, dog. I
Or
mean,
Chicago.
it's Chicago. Yeah, Money in the Bank, Chicago. What?
Chicago. Yeah, he ain't because he had no. Okay, no. My favorite CM Punk entrance is when it was him versus Alberto Del Rio.
Mm-hmm.
Alberto Del Rio had his own personal ring announcer,
Yeah.
and then he came out first,
Uh-huh.
and then CM Punk came out. He brought Howard Finkel out. It had Howard Finkel
Oh
announce
yeah.
him to the ring. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
There
the
we
that's
go.
the
Yeah,
Is
it
either
had Howard
that or
Finkel.
the is either that or this past Mania's entrance. It's either that or because I would pick.
I think they ripped it better with him versus Punk. And Living Color did better back then.
I think their performance was better this time around.
Well, they're from New York. Like they're from New York, so it's just like
I like the
I don't know.
sentimental.
I thought the energy was better.
I like the sentimental value of it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So and then him taking the picture with Punk on stage while performing, it was dope. So cool, man. That's what's up, bro. You know what? It wouldn't be right if we didn't say Bray Wyatt. We'll do one more. You got a Bray Wyatt favorite entrance?
The one we was at, 83.
I'm gonna go
The
30.
the one we was at
I'm gonna go 30 when they had the performance and they had the band come
on the
out.
band. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go 30. 30 was tough. 30 was tough, man. All right, so couple things real quick. So we're gonna mix in predictions with some of our other topics, but we're gonna get one prediction out the way first, and that is the predictions for Saturday night's main event in Atlanta. We already know what the main event is going to be, but let's get to some of the other matches first. So, first out the gate, we got LA Knight versus Seth Rollins. Who you got, brother?
Seth.
You got Seth? Yeah, I got Seth.
Wait a minute. Who's is my belt on the line?
Both, yeah, this is interim versus champ versus champ. Yeah. Like
No,
UFC do. This
no,
this how
my
the
friend.
UFC do.
It
Well,
is
I would
champ versus interim champ, which is you. We will not do that. I feel
hey.
disrespected. All right.
Hey, well, we gotta break this tie. So yeah, I'm going. I said,
You just
ain't
y'all
no
did
way.
that shit on y'all did that on purpose. Y'all
It,
know
no,
what
it
y'all was
wasn't on
doing.
purpose.
Yeah, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
But now I'm gonna go Seth too. I'm gonna go Seth. I don't think there's any way Seth losing this match. There's only 3 matches announced for Saturday night's main event as of right now. I could be wrong, but the last time I checked, there's only 3 matches announced. So the other one is Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. Who you got? This is interesting. This is interesting. Cause do you give Drew an L as soon as he comes back? Like this is tough. This is tough. This is tough.
I'm gonna go with Drew just so we can see the heel Randy wheels gonna keep on turning. So I'm gonna go with Drew.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with so we can be different. So we can pick different ones. I'm gonna go Randy. Because the next one, Goldberg versus Gunther. Like I said earlier, his entrance, Goldberg, I hate aside for this match. His entrance should be fire. I'm literally tuning in for the entrance, and then I'm not good. I do care what happens after because I know what I've said the past couple of weeks, but Gunther is gonna chop the life out of this man.
I hope so.
Gunther's gonna destroy this man. So I'm going Gunther. Who you got? Gunther versus Goldberg.
Go on, Gunther.
Yeah, I'm going
I
Gunther.
just can't in my soul say Goldberg is winning the title,
I can't.
dog. Yeah.
Yeah, especially after Monday night, Gunther. There's no way you put the title on Gunther just for him to lose it this quick. Like, nah, he got to go into SummerSlam as a champ. So, and speaking of which, I will say this real quick: it's time. I think it's time to give LA Knight a world title run. It's time. It's time. If you didn't watch Monday Night Raw last night, like the crowd went crazy was going crazy for LA Knight as the show was going off. Like, and this is the perfect situation to put him into to give him that bill. He's on Monday Night Raw now. He's not on SmackDown anymore. You know what I mean? So, like, I think he would be a great opponent for Gunther to face at SummerSlam. I really do. Yeah, it's time. It's time for LA Knight, man, to get a run. So we'll see. We'll see what
You
happens.
think so, man?
Yeah, it's time. It's time.
Sometimes you can be good and you can be over, man, and you just won't get the belt. Like it happens.
But what's the whole thing? Like, get yourself over, right? He's LA Knight has been
That's happened. That's happened to several
Nah,
people. Like several.
but his popularity is on another level, dog. Like his popularity is on another level. There's no way you could tell me that you could say we want Cross and Cross now all of a sudden is getting the main event push and LA Knight can't. Like LA Knight has weathered the storm. Like we've been talking about LA Knight possibly having a world title run since SummerSlam in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? When we thought like since then, since Money in the Bank was that year, and we thought he was going to win the Money in the Bank briefcase, and they put it on Damian Priest. So, like, and he's weathered the storm. Every time we thought it was over for LA Knight,
I'm not disagreeing, bro. I'm not disagreeing with you. Like he is
yeah,
weathered the storm is immensely over. But sometimes over people don't get the belt.
I mean, he should. Why not? That's my question. Why not? Like, why not put the belt on? Is he not like what are the things that Willie talks about? Having the look, being marketable, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, being able to have great matches. He has all three. You know what I mean?
I
Pause, but
wanna make a comparison right now, right? And I know you're gonna shoot it down,
mhm,
but just go with me for a second, right?
okay.
All right, I gotta start like this. Who do you feel is the worst Royal Rumble winner?
Alberto Del Rio.
Perfect, right? Perfect.
Mhm. Yeah.
Who were the last two people in the ring for that?
I can't remember exactly. Was one of them Santino Marella?
It was Santino,
Santino.
right? It was Santino,
I
and it
can't
was
remember.
Santino and Alberto Del Rio were the last two men in the ring.
Yeah,
And remember, they did like the whole. They thought Santino was eliminated, and when he came back into that ring, was Santino not crazy over?
it was immensely over. Yeah.
Immensely over, right? And then he put that Cobra, the sock on, right? Up
Mhm.
until that point, nobody has like that move was protected,
Yeah.
like protected. He hit Del Rio with the Cobra, and the roof blew off. Because it's like, holy shit, Santino's about to
Yeah.
win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Like, and then they faked it out. Like, yeah, so you could be immensely over, and it just don't happen, dog.
He don't have all three though.
No, that was very true. That's why I was like, very true. He doesn't.
He
But
doesn't
he
have all
was
three.
immensely over when people thought he was actually and they actually booed when he got eliminated. Like,
He
they were
like
upset.
Yeah, I mean, people want like that's different. Like, I mean, I get what you're saying. It's a good. Don't get me wrong. It's a good comparison as far as people being over, but he don't have all three as far as being able to put those great
And
matches
I
on.
and I could and I could agree with that.
Yeah, and I could you could see a world where LA Knight is champ. I never, as popular as he was, I never saw a world where Santino Marella was actually going to be champion. I never saw that
Agree,
world.
agree.
You know what
Agree
I'm
with
saying?
you 1,000%. I could agree.
But yeah, like I could see a world where LA Knight is champ. Like he got everything that you want, the popularity, the charisma, whatever you want in a champ. LA Knight has it. You know what I mean? So
I'm with you.
I think eventually it's gonna be time. Whether they pull the trigger or not, we'll see. But I think eventually it's gonna be. I know Paul Heyman apparently behind the scenes has been like advocating for him. That's why he moved to Raw. So because Paul Heyman is really advocating for him to get that title push. So we'll see what happens, man. All right, let's do Evolution real quick. Now Evolution already got 6 matches.
Let me pull the card up myself.
Yeah, they got 6 matches on the line. So they've done a terrible job at promoting this,
Yes,
but
they
at
have.
least at least we got 6 matches, man. I feel bad for these women, man, because for y'all that don't remember the first Evolution, go back and watch that Becky Lynch and Charlotte match from Evolution, the first one. Classic, like one of the greatest women's matches in WWE history, man. That's the match after Becky Lynch turned heel at SummerSlam. So that was pivotal, man. But let's go ahead and get started with this. So no holds barred match, Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Who you got?
Naomi.
I'm gonna go Jade. I think Jade wins this match. And then Naomi gets her revenge at SummerSlam.
Wait, Naomi. Jade won Queen of the Ring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying Jade because that's gonna set it up for Naomi to do something during that title match.
And Jade is absolutely Jade is either gonna beat Tiffany at SummerSlam or Naomi's gonna cash in and make it a triple threat. Naomi is absolutely
Yeah,
cashing that
yeah,
briefcase on
Jade.
Jade. Yeah, at
Jade. I'm going
SummerSlam.
Jade.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Jade. We're gonna skip the battle royal because even though I will say this, if we had to make a prediction, I think Nikki Bella is definitely winning this battle royal. I don't, but we can skip it. I don't even care about it. All right, tag team champions Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez defended against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, the Kabuki Warriors, and Zarya and Sol Ruco. Excuse me. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Bliss and Flair.
Bliss and Flair could happen. I think it's too early though. I think they got a little bit more to cook as far as their storyline is concerned. I don't think the payoff happens yet, so I'm gonna go with the champs retaining Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez.
Okay.
The triple threat match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship: Becky Lynch versus Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria. Who you got?
This match is gonna be so fucking fire.
Yeah, it's gonna be the best match on the card.
This match is gonna be.
This match is gonna be fire. They done a terrible job promoting Evolution because this match is gonna be crazy.
I'm gonna go with the champ. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the man.
You gonna go with Becky?
With the man.
This is tough.
Yeah, it
This
is.
is
But this match is gonna be absolutely fire.
there is gonna be a title change at Evolution.
I know.
But will it be this match or the match later on? Thinking in terms of SummerSlam, who gonna walk in? I'm gonna go with Becky too. Becky gets away with it. I see a world where Bayley wins, but I'm gonna go with Becky.
Not in a triple threat. That's what I was saying. Let's say that for a
Yeah.
one-on-one. Yeah.
All right. NXT Women's Championship: JC Jane versus Jordan Grace. Who you got?
Jordan Grace.
I got Jordan too. I think Jordan finally gets it done. Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus for the Women's Championship. Who you got?
Tiffy time.
It took Evolution to get Tiffany on the PLE, huh? But I'm gonna go with Tiffany
Tiffy
time too.
time.
The US instead of having this battle royal, the women's US title should be defended on Evolution too. You got other people that can challenge Julia. You know what I'm
Agreed.
saying? So all right, and then last but not least, Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley in the main event for the Women's World Championship. I got Rhea. This is my title change. I got Rhea. I think Rhea wins. Who you got?
Almost Io had the belt.
Since like a couple weeks before WrestleMania. 'Cause remember they did that shocking like 2 weeks before.
Title switch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me
Like,
mommy as well. Yeah, give me mommy.
yeah.
Yeah, give me mommy.
I'm gonna go Rhea. All right, cool. Let's take a break on predictions real quick. So let's explore something real quick. So TJ Jefferson, man, shout out to him, man. Shout out to the No Contest Wrestling Podcast with him and O'Shea. Shout out to them boys, man. They do great work over there, man. I'm a fan of TJ and how his wrestling minds is just goes. They put a post up the other day, and when y'all see this video, y'all will see clips of it. But in the post, TJ, I don't know if you had a chance to watch it, but
I watch it, bro. Yeah, I watch
but just to give y'all context, so TJ was talking about John Cena's farewell tour, and who the main topic is everybody's making their prediction on who his last match is going to be against. If you didn't see the clip that No Contest Wrestling posted, TJ was pretty much saying like something doesn't add right, like John Cena should pass the torch to somebody and should set somebody up to be a main event person for the next 5 to 10 years. And TJ Jefferson gave his prediction on how it would go, that they would have a match. The person would Paul squeak out a win. Second time around, the person absolutely destroys him, Brock Lesnar style. You know what I'm saying? Sets him up to be a main event champion for here on out. And the person that he says should be the one is Obafemi. And when I saw that video, I wasn't expecting him to say Oba, but he was cooking with grease on that one because Oba right now, the danger with Oba is that because he's so good of a wrestler at such an early time in his career, right? I'm not saying he's one of the best pound for pound wrestlers in WWE, even though there was a ranking that came out recently that had him like top 15. We're not gonna talk about it too much because Shaq is still upset at the list.
Yeah. Yep.
me
I
and
am.
Willie, me and Willie talked about it. So but for where he's at in his career, he's extraordinary, man, for what he does. And I think the way he outlined that, I think that does set Oba up to come in. Oba is one of those superstars. I said the same thing about Adam Cole when Adam Cole was in NXT Black and Gold. He's one of those superstars that you can justify having a shock moment, like a Page moment, where the moment you step in, you have a match and immediately put the belt on them and shoot them to the moon. Oba is that guy. And I think that would be a brilliant move if they do that. Will they do it? More than likely not, but I think they would be excellent. So, I think you've answered this question before, but I'm gonna ask you one more time. Not who do you think is gonna be John Cena's last match, but if you had to pick any superstar on the roster that John Cena can use his last match to catapult this superstar to be a main event player for the next 5 to 10 years, who would it be?
I loved everything he was saying,
Mhm.
especially the part about like the squash matches. Like he just go out there and kill Cena, which is perfect.
Yeah,
Like that'll do great for him.
yeah.
I told you who I think his last match should be against his last feud because it will just do wonders. You just insert this person in it, but not the squash match. Like they actually go out there and have matches, like they put on.
Mhm.
Carmelo Hayes, man.
Mello? You going Mello?
Well, Melo would be my answer.
Okay. I mean,
I could cook something up, man. I cook something. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Mello would be tough. I would love that for Mello. I would love that for Mello. I can't disagree with what he's saying. I'm not gonna sit here and
No,
try
he
to.
was cooking. He was
Yeah,
absolutely
I'm
cooking.
gonna go with Oba too because I'm a big Oba fan. So I'm gonna
You
go with
are over.
Oba.
You are. You are.
I'm an Oba fan, man. So I'm gonna go Oba too. I agree with TJ, man. I agree with TJ. I hope what he said happened. If I had to pick somebody else because he said Oba, I probably would. I'm going through the roster in my head right now. Probably too easy, but maybe somebody like Jacob Fatu, somebody like that, or you got me. So you can put Solo in there. You know what? I've said this on multiple episodes, but I'm a fan of somebody who I think they're wasting right now. 'Cause I think if you turn Cena face before he goes on retirement, I think a guy who can actually like who's marketable, who can put on great matches, who got the charisma, who can talk, but he's not getting any time right now and they're slow cooking this breakup or whatever. I think Grayson Waller, man. I know that sounds crazy, but Grayson Waller is my guy, man. If you follow him at NXT, you know he could talk, he could sell a match. They was putting him in matches against people that was on the actual WWE roster, right? He had a rivalry against AJ Styles and did his thing. And we don't remember that because they've been wasting him in this tag team with Austin Theory. Austin Theory is starting to get some love from the crowd now. Shout out to him too. Maybe him and Austin Theory have another match to redeem that WrestleMania 35 match. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Grayson Waller would be another guy, and then somebody else, maybe Dom, Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom could be in that spot. So it's some people, but I like his Obafemi pick. I like his Obafemi pick. All right. One more thing before we get into the last prediction of the night. SummerSlam is coming up, right? We know Roman Reigns is coming back this weekend. Either he's gonna pop up at Saturday night's main event or we're gonna see him Monday night on Raw. Right. But he will be back this week because now you got to start to build the SummerSlam, which is less than a month away. Side note, I've been thinking all week about making a bad financial decision and buying a ticket to SummerSlam, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet. But with all of that being said, who do you think Roman Reigns SummerSlam opponent should be? Because it's not going to be Seth.
Okay.
I got them doing the trilogy, Seth versus Punk 3 for the last time. It would be dope if it was a Hell in a Cell match. But I got them doing that trilogy for the last time at SummerSlam. But who do you think Roman Reigns SummerSlam opponent should be again?
Trying to think about who it will be against, what makes sense. Give me Drew, man.
You gonna go Drew?
Yeah, give me Drew.
Why Drew?
Because I'm trying to think about like all what's going on now, like all the storylines going on now.
Mhm.
Because Punk, no, like there's a lot of things we haven't seen yet. Like I wish we could get Cena Roman one more time. Punk Roman,
I wish that was on.
yeah, Punk.
That would be that if Roman now we all if, for those you don't know, Roman just had his sixth child, so we all know why he just now coming back. Like this ain't one of those on just taking a break. Like he literally was preparing for the birth of another child. So we know why he just now coming back. But if he was able to set up the story where it was him versus Cena, where he would have won King of the Ring or something like that, and it was him versus Cena at SummerSlam or whatnot, I think that would have been dope. I think a lot of people would have wanted to see that. It would have been interesting to see who they was they're gonna have win that match, and that's probably why you can't have the Cena versus Roman match because you
Yeah,
can't have Roman lose right now, and you can't have Cena lose right now. And it's too early for Roman to win the belt. I'm gonna go with Braun Breaker though. Braun Breaker was the person that took him out last time we saw Roman when he dropped in on that Monday Night Raw episode after Mania, and Braun Breaker appeared as the new member of Seth's stable, and Braun took out Roman. So I'm gonna go Braun Breaker, and it'll be dope to see Braun Breaker get that kind of match at a SummerSlam. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Braun. I don't see it being Bronson Reed. But I do think Braun is going to be the one that had that match at SummerSlam, man. I think it'll be cool, kind of in a way where it'll be dope if they have him not only like getting revenge for himself, but kind of like turning the leaf and realizing some of the mistakes he's made since he's lost now 2 years in a row in the WrestleMania, and he also comes back to kind of get revenge for Sammy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Braun. I'm gonna go with Braun. All right,
that's
man.
fair.
Let's go into the main event of the evening, which is the All In predictions. All In, we had to go with All In last because this is the mega event for AEW. It's gonna be
I'm actually looking at their VIP ticket prices.
it's not bad. If I
No,
could afford,
no, no,
what you
no.
mean?
The premium, the all-in VIP package. Guess how much it costs?
I don't really know. I mean,
Let me tell you what comes with it. Premium floor seats, which is the first 5 rows. You get your chair, exclusive access to the Germania Club. Don't know what that is. Pre-show appearances by AEW stars. Pre-show ringside photos with the championship belt. AEW VIP credentials. Complimentary seat to Friday, July the Ring of Honor show. Premium merch pack. AEW VIP concierge rep, dedicated early entrance, crowd-free shopping, and superstar fast pass.
honestly, I've never looked online for it. I've only looked for AEW pay per view tickets once, and that was for Revolution. But that was just I honestly don't know.
1350.
That's honestly not bad though for all of that. Yeah, for all of that, it's not bad. It's not bad. I
And the
wouldn't
cheap
pay it, but it's not bad.
and the cheapest package is $550.
Yeah, I mean, I would still buy.
You get premium lower level seating.
I still would buy the ticket. I told you in the stadium. For those of you, and we can have this debate, but for my people that's been like to wrestling events and stadiums, I think the lower level is overrated. I think floor seats are overrated unless you're in the first 2 rows.
Well, with that, you get your choice of being in the first 5 rows.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you sure? I ain't got no problem with that. But I'm what? I'm 6'2". What the hell you talking about, Dad?
no, 6'2".
Dad, I'm
I,
6'2". What are you talking about, blood? Are
I'm
you
about
crazy?
But yeah, like, it's kinda over. Even Willie said it, and Willie's taller than you. Like, it's the lower unless you in like the first 2 rows, maybe first 3, I think floor seats are overrated. So I'm cool with but in the stadium, the lower bowl is even overrated. So I'm cool with in any stadium event. Like when I was looking at SummerSlam tickets, I was looking up like the second concourse, you know what I mean? So I'm cool with that, you know what I mean? All right, but let's get into these predictions, man. So the all-in card is like 7 matches that's been announced for this event. We about to go over 7 now.
7, you should it's 8 or 9 matches, I think.
It's 7 has been announced so far.
Okay.
There's gonna be more, but it's 7 so far. But the TNT Championship is on the line. Adam Cole versus Kyle Fletcher. Who you got?
Adam Cole, baby.
All right, I'm gonna go with Kyle Fletcher. Young Bucks and with Young Bucks versus Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland. I believe the stipulation is if Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland lose, can't defend. I mean, they can't compete for the world title for a year. And if the Young Bucks lose, they get stripped of their EVP title. So who you got?
Give me Swerve and Osprey.
Yeah, I got Swerve and Ospreay winning too. Um, even though since well, we'll talk about that later. But yeah. All right. We're gonna skip the Casino Gauntlet matches. Kenny Omega versus Okada, champion versus champion match to unify those AEW titles. Who do you have, brother?
Give me Kenny Omega.
I'm gonna go with Omega too,
I'm telling you now, that match is going at least 25.
for sure, easily.
That match is at least 25.
The match that should be the main event. Tony Storm versus Mercedes Moné. Who you got?
Give me the timeless one, Tony Storm.
I'm gonna go Mercedes. I think they put another belt on Mercedes, dog. I do. I do. I think they put another belt on it. I'm gonna go Mercedes on this one, man. And last but not least, what shouldn't be but is the main event: John Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World Title. Who you got
I'm gonna go Mox because I just believe they're saving this title win for Darby.
for Darby? Yeah, I'm gonna go Mox too. I'm gonna go Mox too.
He
I
should have
think
lost his title months ago, but I'll say they're saving it for Darby.
there's
That's the only logical excuse I have for him still having the title right
yeah
now.
Darby's gonna make an appearance. That's
If
why.
Darby's not the plan, I don't know what the hell Tony's doing.
That's why. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna switch my tag team match picks. I'm gonna go with the Young Bucks, and the reason why I'm gonna go with the Young Bucks is because if Darby's coming back to actually be champ, I could see a scenario where for a year Osprey and Swerve don't compete for the title. I could see that scenario happening. Should it? No. Osprey should win that title soon, but they might save it for next year. Who knows? So I'm a switch that. I'm gonna go with the Young Bucks. I'm gonna go with the Young
Okay,
Bucks.
that's cool.
And then I agree with you though. Mox is gonna win. Mox is gonna win. All right, cool, man. So that should be the best best wrestling event of the weekend. It should be. If it's not, that would
If
that would be
if
that would be a travesty if it's not. Yeah, if it's not, it would be a travesty. I think if I had to rank what's gonna be the best, now I ain't gonna lie. It depends on the other 2 matches. I'm not saying that Saturday night's main event is gonna be better than All In. I'm not saying that. But I think the way those other 2 matches are set up, depending on they're gonna add 2 more matches to Saturday night's main event. It's gonna be a total of 5. It's 3 right now. Depending on what these other 2 matches are, that Saturday night's main event could end up being better than what we think is gonna be because they have Seth versus LA Knight, Drew versus Randy. Depending on what the other 2 matches are gonna be on this card, it could be great. I think Evolution is gonna be great. I do. I think Evolution is gonna be not just good. I think I got high expectations for Evolution. 'Cause I think those women know what's on the line. And the one thing we haven't given the women credit for is every time the women have been put in the pressure cooker
they get
situation,
the opportunity, they put on.
they
You
put
get an
on.
opportunity and they put on. I agree.
They put on every single time, every single time. So I think Evolution gonna be good, but all In should be the best wrestling event of the weekend for sure. It should be. With that being said, brother, do you have the this or that either or?
Yes, I do, my friend. All
Let's
my
get it.
people that still love and watch wrestling. Here on the pod, we have a segment called This or That, Either Or. is where I come up with a crazy wrestling question, scenario, or fantasy booking, and I throw it out there to the fellas, and we just talk wrestling, man, and see, 10-star wrestling knowledge or our creative wrestling minds. So to all you and to my brother Dent, the question I have for you tonight is, and listen very carefully to the caveat, we are going to do a Mount Rushmore, but non WWE.
Hmm.
So a non WWE Mount Rushmore.
Hmm. Okay. Alright, let's get it.
You want to hear mine first?
Not
Or
oh,
you,
I thought you was talking about this particular category, so we just doing
no, that's it.
non-WWE in general.
Non WWE Mount Rushmore. So
Alright,
they,
so
it includes all promotions, just non WWE.
hold on.
Forever.
Alright, so when you say non-WWE, is it like a wrestler that might be predominantly known for another company, but spent time if they spent any time in WWE.
Or like if even if they spent time in WWE, they put on in another company that got them on this list.
Okay, alright, cool. Alright. Well, my first two automatically is Sting and Ric Flair. I think if we include all companies, I have Sting as the GOAT, followed by my top five. Well, five is always tricky, but my top four, including everything, is Sting, Taker, HBK, Ric Flair, and Stone Cold. That's my top five. But immediately Sting and Ric Flair. The rest of the list gets tricky. I'm gonna put AJ up there because AJ is
Yeah.
he's a first ballot Hall of Famer in TNA, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's the first ballot Hall of Famer in New Japan Wrestling too. So I'm gonna put AJ up there, and then my last pick is gonna be tough. I'm not putting Hulk Hogan on my Mount Rushmore, even if
He's
even if even if Hollywood is one of the best heels ever. I'm not putting on my Mount Rushmore.
fuck Hulk Hogan.
Right. I'm gonna go Chris Jericho as a WCW and AEW. I'm gonna go. So that's gonna be my four. I almost wanted to put Booker T up there, but AJ and Chris did it in two promotions, so I'm gonna go
Surprisingly, we
Rick.
have two. Not surprisingly, we have two of the same. All right.
Yeah, so I got Sting, Ric Flair. I almost wanted to put Dusty up there too, but I'm gonna do Sting, Ric Flair, Chris Jericho, AJ Styles.
Well, you already know I have AJ.
Yeah.
This is TNA. I have Sting.
hmm
I'm glad you said it. I have Dusty
Yeah.
in the last spot. And people gonna look at me crazy. Kurt Angle.
I'm surprised.
And Kurt Angle's TNA run was longer than his WWE run, and he
Yeah.
put TNA on his back.
Yeah, he did. I thought for
His back.
for sure you was gonna say Kenny Omega.
I wanted to, but I can't. He was next up. He's like right there. But what Kurt did in TNA was different. Like
Okay, so I
different.
agree. I agree with you. Don't get me now. Granted, I'm still watching some of TNA, his TNA matches, but I agree with you. The only thing I would say, if I was ranking them, I would put Kenny over me personally. I would put Kenny over Will just simply because once again he did it in two promotions. Like AEW, you know what I'm saying? He's a pillar for AEW, you know what I mean? And then New Japan Wrestling, of course. But I mean, I'm not knocking you putting Kurt Angle. I'm just saying like I probably would go Kenny.
And Omega was like right there.
Yeah.
The debate was between Dusty and Omega.
Yeah, Dusty.
Dusty was the man, but I had to put his out there.
Dusty, people forget Dusty was more the man than Ric Flair at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's why people were tight what Vince did to him when he came to WWF. Yeah. Dusty was the man, literally.
Yeah. I'm happy with my list though.
Yeah, me too.
But Sting has to. Did you have Sting on yours?
Yeah, Sting, AJ,
Okay.
Dusty, Kurt. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah,
Sting was first.
Sting has
We
to.
gotta start putting these up on our IG to see if the fans can answer, make the fans answer them.
Okay.
Get some engagement going. We gotta start putting these up on the IG to have the fans answer and get some engagement going with our people.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But
Yeah.
cool. But yeah, to all my people that still watch wrestling, man, it's episode 43. A lot of predictions, man. We're gonna see what y'all got. But in the meantime, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the content. Make sure y'all follow us. We on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We're gonna be on more platforms soon. I know we say that a lot, but we really do have that coming up soon.
It's a lot of work behind the scenes. People just bear with us. Please.
But in the meantime, hope y'all have an amazing week. Enjoy this weekend full of wrestling. It's a lot of wrestling on this weekend from SmackDown. We didn't even talk about NXT Great American Bash, which is Saturday at 3. So you literally have
I didn't even know that it is.
yeah,
Damn.
NXT Great American Bash is Saturday at
Well, watch
3.
out.
Yeah, so you literally got Friday Night SmackDown on Friday. NXT Great American Bash starts the NXT Great American Bash starts the same time as All In. Both of them start at 3.
Which is why I'll be watching.
Yeah,
I watch NXT on Sunday morning or something.
Saturday night's main event, and then Sunday you got Evolution. So you literally have four. Yeah, it's a lot. You literally have 4 WWE events and 1 AEW event. Five events in one weekend. So it's a lot of wrestling. So a lot of wrestling, man. So y'all enjoy that, man. Have a safe and productive week. Y'all be blessed, man. As always, we'll see you next time.
I love y'all. Thank y'all. Peace.